Hey guys, I'm catching up with Bora to discuss what's happening with the test match in goal. It's a third day and we are heading into the last session. Actually, the last half an hour of play, and currently we are 314 for 9, leading by 318 runs. A lot happened in this test match, but we recorded an episode just before the test match, and the pendulum has turned towards Sri Lanka, I think.
I mean, when we were recording, we were struggling way behind. I think that's the beauty of Test cricket as well. Like we talk about how much time you have in the game to, readjust, assess, and fight it out. So you kind of claw your way back into it. We managed to do it really quickly after the first session didn't go according to plan, but from there onwards I think we kept winning a lot of sessions. I think when we were recording, we were, I think, 5 for 99, 6 for 100, because Dick Bella didn't score much, and then we thought
Tikshana got a 26. Him and Chandimal had a fantastic partnership. Yeah, that got us to 222 in the end. So, and we took 2 wickets in the last, just before end of play on first day.
Right. Correct.
I think like being behind in the first 2 sessions, and we finished. I think we won the last session.
I think we had a bit of momentum shift there with Mahesh Tikshana putting his hand up with the bat. Managed to get 2 important wickets. Kasun Rajitha picks. He's been good against the left hand, is why I say that. Like he managed to get 1 out. Now Imamul Haq. So 2 for 20 odd to finish the day. And we saw, glimpse of, because Prabath bowled a few overs and it turned a lot as well. And I think what worked in our favor as well, sometimes when the conditions change, sometimes it favors the bowling team, and we kind of made use of it, because the following day the wicket was under cover because there was a bit of early morning rain. So the game got delayed, I think, by about half an hour. And remember, when we summed up the wicket, we were talking about a bit of that tackiness, having that, a bit of softness, and overnight rain and the wicket or the whole square being under covers meant it sweated a lot underneath. And as a spinner, you kind of like that bit in the first. You use that conditions to your best, and I think we did it well by because Prabath got a wicket in his first over going on, and you could see how the ball kind of it just spun with speed, and Dickwell was almost catching the balls above his eye line. So it's very hard to play, and especially with a slightly newer ball, when a left-arm spinner gets that bite off the pitch, the one that goes straight on, the magical ball becomes so hard, because it also kicks off at good speed, unlike a 15 over old ball kind of. So where it's a lot slow, the newer ball you don't have time. That's where the batters tend to play a bit of football with their legs. So and we get and Prabath made use of it. He's loving life to Test cricket. Hasn't done anything wrong at the moment. So
then there was a big partnership for the 9th wicket, Bora. We got 8 wickets for 112, and for the last wicket, Babar and Naim Shah, they batted lots of overs, and Prabath Jayasuriya, he took 5 wickets, but in that session he looked a bit tired. He wasn't getting remember you talked about his action where he finished it really well, and I think he looked a bit tired in that last session. And the other thing is, we didn't have a fast bowler. We only had one fast bowler. We didn't have a fast bowler where we can bring him and bowl a few short balls at Naseem Shah. So I think we missed a trick there, but we got them out for 218.
massive innings by Babar. I
Mm.
mean, he's at the moment one of the best batters in world cricket, I think, in all three formats. So he showed his class, similar to what Chandi did to a certain extent as well in the previous test match and as well in the first innings, getting a few runs. But Baba Azam's defense looked so solid compared to the everyone else that in. So he pulled the game back in or made it, because they were long gone at one stage, but they also managed to get on top of the score. So meant that Sri Lanka started the third innings with, I mean, just a few runs behind. So we managed to knock it off. And we've done well in the third inning so far. So
Mm.
it's setting up well before the start of the test match. If they told Dimut, you'll be defending over 200 runs on the fourth innings in goal, will you take it? I'm sure it'll be half he would have gone, yep, uh, I'll take it where it is. So we at the moment have a total of over 300
Yeah.
set into the fourth innings. Lot in our favor at the moment, but still remaining. I mean, it's turning out to be a really good test match, and history with the results going tends to show that it's won very convincingly. So at the moment, we are now ahead of the pack. But what a wonderful test match it's
Yeah.
turning out to be. Because, I mean, lots of swings. Like if you compare it against Australia test match, I mean, Australia had a good first inning score. I mean, when they finished the first day, they looked like, okay, they've got it under control. Sri Lanka had the opposite of it, where we weren't looking at a good score, but managed to get to a decent total, and how we've swung it around the game. So
Mm.
looks like the game might end tomorrow. So
Yeah, that seems like it. I mean, we're leading by 324 at the moment, and Chandi batting on 81 not out. Hope Prabath Jayasuriya stay on so that Chandi can make 100. I think a win for Pakistan is, it's out now. I think we are in the box seat unless Babar score a double hundred or something. I don't think they can win this from here. But funny things can happen in cricket.
I reckon you're right. I mean, the key players you have are Azhar Ali, Babar Azam, and Mohammad Rizwan. I think those are the three main batters. And all being right-handers, so it works in our favor because we seem to be Prabath's the best he's looking out of the spinner. So if it were three left-handers and they were one of the better batters and left arm, they might have been a bit more confident, but I think we seem to be, I mean, at least on paper, we are ahead of it. You're right. So again, interesting to see what the tactics would be now that we've got a decent score. I mean, how we go about defending. And the new ball wickets will be a key role, especially for a spinner. That the effect of the new ball on a turning wicket is the speed of the ball, that once it lands, it goes the speed once it lands to from landing to the bat or to the pad, the bit of speed that kicks off, that's the one that gives the batters trouble. Yeah, I guess Prabath will be the one pushing for that. I have a feeling he might beat Mahesh Deekshana to the new ball in the second innings.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. I mean, if it's the right-handers on strike and Prabath's there, I reckon he'll take the new ball. So, but Mahesh, I mean, his bowling is not looking as threatening as
Definitely
we
yes.
thought it would be, but he did what is needed with the bat. So
Yeah.
he's made amends for that.
He's 36. I tweeted this. His
Yeah.
36 looked like 100 because
Mhm.
when we took that eighth wicket, I think I tweeted that, and then there was a big partnership that enabled them to get to 222. But yeah, that 36 was massive. And once
Yeah.
again, Chandi, he's in the form of his life. I think he
Yeah.
can't do anything wrong in goal. He must be really happy because the next test match is going to be played at
Yeah.
goal. So
Him and Prabath definitely are happy that the game's there because, I mean, Prabath, three innings already, all three innings fifers, looking every match that he'll get another fifer in the fourth innings. For Sri Lanka to win, he'll have to he'll need to take bulk of the wickets, and it's setting up well for him. Again, this is the importance of that frontline spinner not giving runs and taking wickets as he'll go along. Like if you see, he's like, you're right, he just coming back to saying he was tired bowling 40 odd overs, but he's only given it at 2 runs and over. So that's, what's that, 80 runs which you take from a spinner. So it means the team total, the opposition total doesn't get out of hand, because he's going to bowl more than almost 50% of the overs, close to that. And if he's going less than 2, the scoreboard's not threatening to take the game away from us. Whereas when Lasith was playing, the Australians got on top of him, hit him over 4 to 5 runs and over, and that meant the team total got really big, really fast, and we couldn't control it. Those are the two differences, especially when you're playing in the subcontinent. It's hard to hit against spin or get runs. So that's the effect Prabath's having on the team at the moment. He's looking like a veteran at the moment with the ball.
3 innings, 3 fifers. Hopefully get another fifer in the second inning. That'll be fantastic.
Like Vernon Philander, when he started, he started a bit of a late test career and was a role, so making use of the conditions.
Yeah. Nah, he's having a dream run, Bora. Good on him. Yeah. He got his opportunity and he made the most out of it. Anything else you want to cover, or I think it'll finish tomorrow? So
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I reckon it should finish tomorrow, the 4th day. Interesting, we've done well for a 3rd innings score to put up over 300. It's a very rare thing that happens on a 3rd innings. So not sure whether that pitch, because they've, the preparation was very different to how it was before. Maybe that's playing a part now. It's the wickets becoming a bit true. Don't know. It's our batting. It looks like we bit more confidence. And just to sum things up, I think a good assessment that Dimuth did was we had the Australian Test match where our innings collapsed. Everyone was trying to play sweeps and shots that they weren't used to. They quickly rectified it by trusting their own game plans. Everyone trying to sweep a lot of balls. Yes, you play the occasional sweep, but not every ball. That's not how the Sri Lankans are used to playing, and it's good that rectified it, because I think that was a game plan that was pushed by this. I think Chris Silverwood would learn from it as well. A small mistake where I think he pushed the game plan, saying, you have to sweep every ball, try to use that into your game, where the Sri Lankans struggle. So they've come back, analyzed, and said, this is how we'll play it. So I think that's what we want from like the senior batters, saying, we know our game plan, this is how we're going to play it. So they went back to the game they trust.
Your man Dicka had a good innings behind the wickets, but he missed out with the bat. You're right, like he's the best glove man in that group. So if he win this, he should play the second test.
I reckon
so. He get 100, make his first 100 in the second test.
He's probably having that monkey on his back at the moment, trying to get his first 100. I mean, he's played a lot of matches. So, but all the good signs for a Sri Lankan win, and hopefully more for us to catch up next time we talk next time we catch up. There's a lot of news. LPL got postponed, and Asia Cup is not gonna be held in Sri Lanka, so got a lot to talk about. We'll talk about that end of the week. Thanks for joining us. Keep supporting us. Keep sending us your thoughts, your questions to srilankancricketpodcast@gmail.com, and follow us on our socials. All the links are in the show notes. Thanks a lot.
Bye.